CIA Director Mike Pompeo, who briefs the president on the nation's most pressing intelligence matters. Director Pompeo, welcome back to Fox News Sunday.
Great to be with you, Chris. Good morning.
Let's start with the book. The author, Michael Wolff, reports that almost everybody on the president's team, in his cabinet, question whether the president has the mental and emotional fitness to be the commander-in-chief. Here he is.
They say he's a moron, an idiot. This man does not read, does not listen. So he's like a pinball, just shooting off the side.
As CIA director, you give the president his daily intelligence brief almost every morning. What do you see?
Yeah, those statements are just absurd, Chris. I mean, just pure fantasy. My personal experience, I was with the president yesterday at Camp David. I'm with him almost every day. We talk about some of the most serious matters facing America and the world, complex issues. The president is engaged. He understands the complexity. He asks really difficult questions of our team at CIA so that we can provide him the information that he needs to make good informed policy decisions. And I've watched him do that. I've watched him take the information that the intelligence community delivers and translate that into policies that are of enormous benefit to America. Statements like the one Mr. Wolff made about how we all think about the president, they're just ridiculous on their face. They're frankly beneath the conversation this morning, Chris.
Well, but it is a conversation, so I'm going to...
Only because you made it so, sir.
Well, no, I understand that. Well, I didn't make it. Michael Wolff did, and the country has, to a certain degree, the president has, by responding to it so directly. Fitness to be president.
Completely fit. I mean, I pause only because it's just a ludicrous question. Right? These are from people who just have not yet accepted the fact that President Trump is the United States president. And I'm sorry for them in that. We're going to move on with our mission at CIA. We're incredibly focused on keeping Americans safe. And things like this book, frankly, are just passing moments in history. We'll get on. We'll do the people's work, and America will appreciate the good work that we do.
I want to press on a couple of more points. I promise we'll then get on to your day job. The author quotes an email that was supposedly representative of the view of one of the president's top economic advisors, Gary Cohn. I'm going to put it up on the screen. Trump won't read anything, not one-page memos, not the brief policy papers, nothing. He gets up halfway through meetings with world leaders because he is bored. Now, back in May, you were quoted as saying that one of the ways you keep the president engaged in your intelligence briefings is with, quote, your words, killer graphics.
Yes, absolutely. I love killer graphics, too. So do you, Chris. You use them on your screen all the time here on the show, right? It's how you convey information. This president reads material that we provide to him. He listens closely to his daily briefing. Different presidents, indeed the previous president, didn't receive his briefing in that same way. He didn't take a daily briefing from his CIA director. President Obama chose not to do that. This president is an avid consumer of the work product that our team at CIA produces, and we do our best to convey that to him nearly every day.
Now, a year ago, I asked the then president-elect during the transition about why it was that he was only taking an intelligence briefing about once a week. Here's what he said.
You know, I'm like a smart person. I don't have to be told the same thing and the same words every single day for the next 8 years. Could be 8 years, but 8 years. I don't need that.
And yesterday morning, Mr. Trump fired back at questions about his mental fitness with this tweet. Throughout my life, my two greatest assets have been mental stability and being like really smart. Not smart, but genius, and a very stable genius at that. I say this respectfully, sir, and I understand your impatience with our dealing with this subject. The CIA does psychological profiles of world leaders routinely. What would you say about a world leader who refers to himself as a very stable genius?
Chris, I'm not going to dignify that question with a response. This is a man who is leading the United States of America and who engages with the intelligence community in ways that are sophisticated. He deals with the most complex issues and is handling them in a way that I have great admiration and respect for. We're keeping America safe, and President Trump is completely capable of working alongside of us and leading us in that effort.
I want to pick up on that last point. You say you're keeping America safe. by raising questions about the president's fitness, in a sense, and the president became a part of it, making this the big topic this week. Has this book weakened our country, weakened our standing around the world?
No.
End of discussion.